And we welcome you into the paddock here from Yonkers Raceway in New York. Frank Drucker, glad to say hello to our French audience. Our leading driver, Jason Bartlett, stops by to talk about his drives on our French races this coming Tuesday afternoon. Monsieur, thanks for stopping by. Your first drive finds you in the second tier with Steve Elliott's Massive Lightning, a horse who tried his luck in the Yonkers Trot earlier this summer, now trying to work his way through the condition ranks. Talk about him.
Yeah, last week I kind of drove him bad. I didn't really like how he scored down, so I was a little bit too careful with him during the race. And then, once I found the gear and everything, he was really good, trotted really good on the end of it. So now that I know him this week, he should be a lot better. What
effect does the second tier have on you here?
He seems like a really nice horse. So second tier, if we don't get in too much traffic trouble, we shouldn't be too bad. It doesn't look like a bad race.
All right, let's move along to the eighth. Non-one is 5,000 the last six. You wind up in the first tier, but toward the outside with the MEADOWVIEW ARNY. Talk about him.
He hasn't been racing that great as of late. Last week I thought he'd be a little bit better than he was. But they said he's a little bit sick. So, hopefully this week, he finds a 7-hole. Longer distance, kind of hurts him if you use him too hard early. So, I'll try to play that one by ear, see how much gate speed there is early, and then go from there.
Can you leave the gate enough from a 7-hole?
Oh yeah, that's not his problem. Is not leaving; it's finishing. Okay. So if you use too much early, it's not what you have. You have that much less when you finish. So
okay. Especially with the extra quarter mile.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. If I can definitely turn the page here to race number 9. Again, outer post with Gilbert Garcia, trotter in Hooray for Vacation.
Yeah, I've been racing pretty good. Never really drove this horse before. Just raced against it numerous times. Looks like it raced really well last week. Just a couple of the inside horses there look to figure too. So looks like it has a decent shot if we can get a decent trip.
Okay. On we go to race number 10, as he says, and the lovely 8-hole here with a horse that we have not seen before coming over from the Meadows, Zorgwick Nova. So you have to kind of learn as much as you can, as quickly as you can.
Yeah, raced here last week and got stuck in the 2-hole. Behind a horse on the front that was dying, had a lot of trot. I actually came first over and win the race, but so the horse seemed like had a lot of trot in the race. So has good gate speed, and we'll go from there.
The fact that he has one start over the track, that obviously can't hurt him.
No, he got over the track, left the gate really good, so he should be okay.
That should hurt her. She is, of course, a trotting young lady. And finally, if we can turn the page to race number 11. The horse with 2 wins in a row with Brian Sears. You've become a very live catch drive in the LEHIGH Legend.
Yeah, has a ton of gate speed, that's for sure. Looks to figure pretty well in that race. I don't know how he's going to go over this 1.25-mile stuff. Hasn't really had that many starts over it, so mile race, I'd say we're really, really good. We'll see how he takes to the 1.25 miles.
You brought up an interesting question, if I get your quick answer. The first time 1.25 miles for these horses, can you get an inkling with a horse like this, a speed horse, if he has an extra quarter mile in him?
Yeah, on his program, he trots home 30:29. So obviously, him trotting home has been a little bit of an issue, but hopefully we can ration out the speed early.
Okay. Jason Bartlett, thanks so much. We're coming back.